Hi and Assalamualaikum. I am NAYLI QAREEN from DEC2E and I'm here to present my online assignment regarding the topic entertaining visitors. My focus would be on steps and how to react when meeting new people, tips on table manners, and do's and don'ts on business etiquette in Saudi Arabia. So let's go to the first point, which is how to react and steps
when you meet new people.
The first step you need to know is greetings are important in Saudi Arabia, as it is a way to show respect to someone you meet for the first time. And the most common greeting pronounced as Assalamualaikum, which means may peace be upon you, and the replies should be Waalaikumussalam. You may see greetings being accompanied by a physical contact like a strong handshake or maybe a hug or kisses on alternate cheeks. So the second step would be you need to try to follow the lead of the person you are meeting. However, remember that physical contact between men and women is kept to a minimum and avoided altogether when meeting someone you're not intimate with. Even in a business environment, handshakes are avoided in this case. Next, the thing that you should avoid in Saudi Arabia is public usage of affection. This goes for all genders and couples, including the parents and teenagers. The behavior that may be considered innocent in other countries, such as holding hands, will also be frowned out. Other than that, the common mistakes in Saudi Arabia is inappropriate attire. The dress code in Saudi Arabia is conservative, but not as limiting as one might think. For example, there is no need for foreign tourists to cover up their head in public places. However, things change when one enters one of the religious sites, like a mosque. Whenever you go to a mosque, you need to cover up your head and you need to wear a proper attire. And a man should wear a long pants to cover everything. What to do and how to react when you meet new people in Saudi Arabia? Work and family are some of the recommended topics to start the conversation, and because it will make a good first impression, then I would suggest you to ask questions like where are you from, where did you study, and things like that. On the other hand, questions like cultural and religious nature, such as alcohol drinking and women's driving, are better to avoid because it can be offensive to some people. Comes the tips on table manners, which is important to each one of us. So the first tip is, before meals, as the food is served, guests say Sahting, the equivalent of Bon Appetit and Bismillah in the name of God. When the meal is over, guests should also say Daimah, may there always be plenty at your table. Dining etiquette for utensils. Throughout the region, people use spoons, forks, knives if necessary, or maybe no utensils at all. If you are right-handed, keep the spoon in the right hand and put it down to switch to the fork if you need it. Never use your left hand for eating, especially when you are eating directly with your hands. Wash your hands before you sit down to eat. Many restaurants have washrooms and sinks out in the open specifically for this purpose. You also need to wash your hands again after you finish your meal. Use your right hand when picking up and eating food. Never use your left hand. Keep your left hand at your side. Do not place like your left hand on the table. So our last main point is the do's and don'ts on business etiquette in Saudi Arabia. So the first do's is greetings. Rather than say hello and how are you, you should say Assalamualaikum, which means may peace be upon you. This is the traditional Islamic greeting exchanged in Arab countries. Saudis converse about general things when greet each other. And the don'ts is men and women that are from outside the family would not greet each other in public. Next, the do's in Saudi Arabia is exchange of gifts. Gift giving in Saudi Arabia is appreciated but not necessary. And do not open the gifts when you receive. Other than that, not accepting a gift from others is considered impolite and it is offensive. Last but not least, you should choose a restaurant that has a lot of vegetarian options when offering business meetings. And you need to avoid smoking, drinking, and caffeine, and that would be great. And I really hope that my videos regarding the entertaining visitors, including the steps, how to act when meeting new person, tips on table manners, do's and don'ts of business etiquette in Saudi Arabia really help. I hope that you gain knowledge from my video, and this will be useful for you. Thank you so much for watching my videos, and thank you so much for keep listening to all the steps and tips in my video. See you next time. Bye.